like to invite Seçkin to stay.
Small steps. Just to release the tension, as I learned from So, very nice. Ah, here, okay. Bess, how many speeches have you done on this stage? 4, 5?
Maybe 6, 7.
6, 7. All right. I remember her first speech. Now I saw the last speech, and I see a very big difference. Congratulations. Remember your first speech? The difference that I saw, now she's using pauses and breaks intentionally. Not as an error or something. We know, we like, I mean, there will be much more difference in the upcoming features. I know. So, let me go quick. By the way, she sent me the written notes before, I think yesterday or some, yesterday, and I checked them and gave some recommendations, but she had not applied none of them. Now it's time. Now it's time. So, in the introduction, okay, I mean, you read the book and you are telling the book, okay. But where is the attraction? I mean, no questions, no humors, any pieces. Maybe you can ask, do you know Aborigines? Something like this. I know your voice style is steady, not so variety. So change your voice, ask a question, do something to attract us to your story. This is the first recommendation that I would make. And as a summary, going fast, the organization was very good. The introduction, ending part were clear, although not so strong. But the development parts, 1, 2, 3, I mean, there were 5 pieces. Everybody got the organization. That was fine. And the purpose of this project was receiving feedback from the previous one and applying, and you applied it. I don't know how you selected a subject without a technical term or any type of terminology. Before it was fundamentals of quantum physics, particles, teleportation, photons, kinetic energy, something like this. I mean, those type of. Now, it's from Australia. Oh no, Aborigines. We heard something about it. That's fine. So I suggest you may want to work on the introduction and conclusion part. That's the main part. As I told you yesterday. I mean, you can enhance the conclusion, your message type. For example, this was an informational speech. You may use humorous style and informational style both at the same time. You may use some jokes about praying, about Aborigines, about conscious, what was that, collective conscious, something about it. But I think you have to move some distance on the stage. Every time I saw you, your hands are like this. Okay, you are using some numbers to show me something, but your hands are moving, your hands are tight and moving to this, and always closed, like this. And I don't know why you are praying or something. Change it, open it, like this. This is a more convenient style for public speakers. Not like this. Always should be, not should be, but more open is the preferred way. And always red, I know. And any other thing, yeah. I know you're an engineer. She's using always her left brain, always analytical, always grouping, classifying, evaluating, and then judgments, etc. I know. We know, we are aware of that. Change it, please. Use your right side. How? How? You may use inspirational, story-based speeches. This speech was also an informational, categorizational style. This is the part 1, part 2, I'm giving information, part 3, I'm giving information. Change it. Maybe you can say, talk about intangible, abstract subjects. Not material. Energy. You know? Energy. All right. Any other that? I'm going fast. Any other important issue? And close. Subject is general. Yeah. And this subject is general. I mean, Australia, Aborigines, that's fine. Don't use any specific ones, please. Thank you.
Now to evaluate Maha, I would like to invite Özlem.
Good evening again. It was Maha's first speech, and congratulations. It's because even though it was your first speech, you were very relaxed on the stage, and you had your confidence, and you didn't also use your notes. Those are very, very good. And those are my good observations. And also your message was very clear. Even though it was the first speech, you used this one very well. Because you said vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a strength. So the message was very clear. And it was, her speech was very easy to, and it was very understandable. It was very easy to follow it. Because her spoken language was very clear. And also you used some personal life stories. And this one was very helpful for us because it got involved us into your speech. And also caught our attention. So those are my good observations about her speech. But for icebreaker first speech, our expectation was to hear about more yourself, like your education, and also where you are from. Could be more about you, I think. I mean, it was a really good speech, but you could just talk about your work life, your education, etc. And also for the development part, mostly you use the stage here, you stuck here mostly, and you could just use the stage more. I'm sure that you will get improved later on just by doing on the stage. And also you can improve your voice level, vocal variety. And what else? Gestures, maybe you can use your gestures more, like smiling, you can use your arms, you can maybe use more your hands, but I'm sure that you will get improved just by doing, because this was the first speech. And so those are the development parts, but as it was a very first speech, and I think you were just show us that how you had your confidence and you didn't use no. So I think it was really good speech, and congratulations.
Thank you, Özlem. Now to evaluate Ashraf, I would like to invite Michael.
It's a pleasure and privilege to evaluate an experienced speaker like Ashraf and a very confident speaker. And this is already the good layer. Let me start with the good layer of the sandwich and move right to my comments about the improvement. Because, I mean, you are anyway experienced, so I mean, I don't need to butter the sandwich. It started with a title, leadership. It was, the speech was about leadership, but there could be more interesting thing, which could already challenge me and make me interested in what is in this speech, what is hidden there. So this was already where I said, why it's just leadership? This was my first impression about that. And when I looked to the notes for the evaluator, you should not report on the content of the Understanding Your Leadership Style project. This is what you did not. But you should actually speak more about your own leadership style. And this is what I was a bit missing in the whole speech. You mentioned 2 leadership styles, but what happened to the other 6, which are in the manual, because there are 8. So this was a bit missing also when you say, okay, it's informative speech. On the other hand, you brought 2 examples, at least I remember 2 of them, and they were good. I liked them. And I liked also especially the example of the gate agent, because then you went out of yourself. You are very good in your vocal variety, and this was especially the point when you really got out of yourself, because all the gestures are a bit limited. You might want to have that like that, but it was a very serious speech, informative but serious on the other hand. Leadership for me is something exciting. When you lead a team, you can lead it as a humble speaker from behind, leader from behind, but you can also lead and take the flag. And this can take also more gestures and more excitement. And this is where I say I was missing a little bit. I didn't get probably the structure of the speech. And also the end was for me, a bit sudden. So it was a good speech, it was informative, but I would expect more excitement, more ups and downs, and more, yeah. And but also because I see the door opening, this also I recognize that the 2 people kept coming in at that time, and you got a bit disturbed by that. This is what I was wondering. First of all, I was wondering about the people, because they didn't wait for applause cam. This was one thing, what I would criticize of the people coming in. But also you as experienced speaker, that you got disturbed by them. I was wondering about a bit about that, but it was just a small disturbance. Now let's come to the other part of the sandwich. Well, what can I say? Clarity is perfect. Local variety, I said, excellent. I'm loving it. I wrote it here. Your eye contact is also very good. You used the whole stage. You walked up and down in a very perfect way, in a perfect manner. Your dress code was perfect for the speech. As I said, the gestures a bit limited, but you might have wanted like that. And you feel fully confident on stage. This is something what is really exciting to see. So, congratulations for a good speech.